Drew,
Oh, and you
your
fell off that
shoelace
seat.
is undone. Fuck! Would you like to do it up? Yes. You can do it if you want to do it.
I can.
You can do it, it's true.
I can do anything.
True. Yeah. Tie up your shoe, Drew. How about you, Drew? Should I tie my shoe up to Drew? I think I will. Shoe. Alright.
Okay. This is not this. I thought the chair had a bigger back. I just looked at it. nearly went over
It's
there.
so big on this tiny little chair.
Okay,
The
Benji.
back literally comes down to there.
I know. It's not a dignified chair.
No, it isn't. It's all-
Now, Benji, if someone has been watching the last episode we did back in December and January, they saw that you had quite long hair there. But you
Oh.
don't have long hair now.
No.
What's the deal with that?
What's the deal with that?
What's the deal with that?
I haven't told many people.
I want to know.
All right. Well, you did ask, and that is the deal.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will tell you.
Where's it gone?
Well, to start, I mean, there's a long story. Do you have time?
I've got plenty of time.
All right then. So basically, it all dates back
Yes.
to that one time in the 1900s, the first 1900s,
The first 19.
before 1900 BC,
Yes.
right? And so this is about 1,900 years before Christ, or before Krishna,
Yes.
if you believe in. Anyway, yeah. So back in his 1900s BC, there was a man, and he thought, all right, I could tap that.
Tap one.
He was talking about a girl. It
A
was
girl.
the first time the word tap had been used in this concept.
Oh, okay.
Right? In it, what he meant was like, oi, wanna have sex?
You could tap that.
He could tap, yeah, and
Oh, got it. Okay.
he tapped that, and she agreed to. She consented.
That was
to-
nice of that.
It was very nice of that. That was tapped. Anyway, this endless cycle of tapping went for a while. Now,
What, was he tapping lots of
yeah,
girls?
eventually he kept going. And
He was the
kept-
tap meister.
And what happened was loads of little offsprings had been done. And then this generation did the same thing. They went around tapping. And eventually, this kept going along until my family bloodline became a thing. And I had a family, an ancestry. I didn't have one before.
Yeah.
Before,
Eventually the Coens came along.
eventually the Coens came along, the Coen clan.
Yeah.
And what happened was, you know how natural selection works?
Yeah.
Right, well, the first Coen, like, all humans in 1900 BC were bald.
Right.
Every single one of them,
Right.
right? And then the Coens were like, you know how like giraffes' necks grew? Like every year, like every generation of giraffe had just that little bit of a longer neck.
I didn't know that.
Right, well basically, no, the reason is like they were trying to eat higher leaves, and they couldn't do it. All the ones that couldn't reach the leaves would die out.
Yeah.
All the ones that could, because they had longer necks, the freak giraffes, with the freak giraffes that were laughed at for having such long necks, they were allowed to live because they could use their necks to eat, so they didn't starve. So the giraffes kept going until they had really long necks, and that's how giraffes survived.
Oh.
The same thing happened with our hair, right? Through the generations, everyone's hair was just that little bit longer,
Right.
like, and it kept going.
And the ones with shorter hair died out?
The ones with short hair died out because they couldn't reach the leaves with their hair, right? And that is like, do you know what chlorophyll is?
No.
It's that stuff that's in plants that makes them use the light to eat.
Yeah.
And humans actually, when they walk past a bush, if they've got long enough hair, the leaves go in the hair, and the chlorophyll from the leaves goes into the hair.
I see, yeah.
The light, right? Humans are solar powered. Not many people know that.
Oh.
The light will go into the chlorophyll that's come from the leaves and gone into the hair, and then the humans will get their energy from the sun.
No, that makes sense.
Humans can actually go up to 25 years without food or drink.
Wow.
In
Jesus, I've spent so much money on food and drink.
yeah, you don't need to. Like
Now we know.
100% of people that eat and drink die.
Fuck.
Yeah.
When you look at it like that,
all
that's-
statistic point, if you eat and drink, you're gonna die. So anyway, sort of a catch-22.
Yeah.
Anyway, so basically, yeah, photosynthesis. Now, all the bald people were dying out because they weren't getting any leaves.
Yeah.
You know, some of them tried. They would like steal leaves out of the people with them, and they'd like rub them into their scalp, but it wouldn't work. The chlorophyll doesn't work that way. So anyway, my generation came to a point when they were like, all right, that's a hairy child, and I was like, yeah, I had hair. Oh, so much hair.
This is modern day now.
More hair. This is modern day. This is when I was born.
Right.
And I had hair you could shake a stick at and be like,
Jesus.
that's longing.
That's
what
pretty
people
long.
used to say. Yeah, like it
Shaking
was
stick length.
as long as a mountain. Some people would say, very very small people, like
Very small people.
yeah, ants.
Ants.
Ant people would be like, wow, God,
Fucking ants.
mountain hair. And one day, I was walking along and this man was like, hey, what are you doing with your long hair? And I was like, oh, I just get him a daily leaf dosage. He was like, oh well, it's modern society. And I was like, what? He goes, you don't need to do that anymore. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, well, now the new hair is old technology. New technology are phones. Like, do you ever wonder why you can plug your phone in? Why do you think you can plug your phone in?
Power
No,
charge.
not at all. When you plug your phone in, a small bit of electricity jumps from the phone and into your skin, and that gives you energy. So when you think you're charging your phone, you're actually charging yourself.
That's intense.
Yeah, it's mental, right? So, and this guy was like, people don't run off nature or trees anymore. They run off electricity. I was like, fuck. And they've been doing this for years. Like, literally, since electricity was a thing, people have been electrically powered. And I was like, but surely solar powered is much less pollution. He was like, no, humans don't give off pollution. And I was like, really? He was like, yeah. In fact, pollution is a myth. And it doesn't exist. And I was like, oh. I didn't take much convincing, but I agreed with it. So anyway, I was like, well then I don't need all this. And he was like, no, you look like a fool. And I was like, do I? He was like, yeah, I bet you'd get loads of girls if you cut off your hair. And I was like, well, yeah, I get loads of girls now. I know I get loads if I cut off my hair. And he goes, you don't get loads of girls, do you? And I cried.
Oh.
And my little tears from all the chlorophyll had for some reason become acidic, and it just burned this teary waterfall, and I was crying so much I was crying out of my head, like little pores, and my head it just
I've never
burnt,
cried that
and
much.
my hair just started to fall out, and then I was like, oh no, it's all falling out. And then I was like, alright, I need to tell all my friends that I'm planning on getting a haircut, right? So I started spreading a rumour. Like, do you remember when I was like, I'm getting my haircut? Right, well, and then I was like, right, I need to really make this convincing. So I glued it all back on, and I went, and I was like, alright, I need proof. So I took you to the barber's with me.
Oh yeah. How do I not remember this?
And I was like, you have to make sure I get it cut. And you were like, okay, I'll make sure you get it cut. And you were there, weren't you, when I cut my hair?
I was there.
That was a wig made of my own hair. Why do you think I kept saying that I was going to turn my hair into a wig? Didn't I just keep saying that?
I thought it was real. I did.
No, I cut my hair fell so long before that.
Lost for words.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. That's what happened. I mean, I'm cutting it again today. Or
Is
am
it? Oh, are you?
Or has it all fallen out?
Has it?
That's.
Is this real hair?
Is it?
Or is this wig hair?
Yeah, exactly. Well, you'll never know.
I will never know.
You'll never know.
One of those great mysteries of life, I'm afraid. Yeah.
So that is what happened to my hair.
The camera's... Hello, camera. I forgot you were here.
Oh yeah, I thought we were just talking to each other.
I was so engrossed in the story. I forgot you were here, audience.
Audience, what are you doing in a camera? like usually when I'm making a video, I'm like acting, pretending that the camera is the audience, because you sort of have to, otherwise they'll be watching it like, why does he keep calling me a camera?
Yeah.
So you'll be like, hey audience, you're all watching my video. Whereas in actual fact, we're literally just looking at a camera. And that's all I can see. It's just me and you and the camera.
Yeah.
Shall I play myself out?
Just us three again.
What What should we should play the Drew and Benji song.
We should. We
You wanna
should stop
guitar?
this. And...
I'll play ukulele.
Okay.
Yeah.
How are we gonna end? Hold on, sit down for a second.
Oh,
We just need to end this properly.
No,
Bye.
nope. Hello.
No, the other one. Bye.
Hello.
That's what we're. No, not hello. The other one. The other one that we're doing. Bye.
Bye what?
This guy. This guy.
Yeah. No, seriously though. Bye.
Later.
Laters. Oh, so suddenly it's not bye. Bye's too good for you. I'm gonna say later.
I've gone past bye.
Have you?
Yeah.
Hello.
Bye.